Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at Tailmon. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're going to be playing with this Lost Box deck. I don't think anyone has ever featured something like this. It's something that I came up with after playing so much with Giratina and whatnot and starting Giratina V-Star. I figured like a lot of the games, I've just been playing them, um, trying to make the deck as a single price deck in a lot of senses, and obviously using Giratina towards the end, right, for the big damage. Now, this deck does lack in the big damage. It doesn't have Radiant Charizard for the big hits. It will rely on Snorlax and Kremit. Yeah, the combination of those two allows you to two-hit KO V-Stars. It also allows you to apply a lot of pressure with a heavy hitter, and the Cramorant, of course, early pressure in the beginning. This might just be lacking. So yeah, this is lacking in the big hitter department, but overall it seems like a very flexible deck. It should be very consistent as well, with 4 Battle VIP Pass, 4 Quick Balls, and 3 Capture Energies, and even has the Cologne, the Canceling Cologne, to bring up Mana Fee and utilize Moonlight Shuriken against a non-suspecting opponent. Now, obviously, it's not going to be super easy to pull it off, but it will be possible. And then, of course, we have Sableye, Cramorant, the Snorlax for attackers, Drapion for Max, and Zigzagoon to combine with Sableye. Colress, Roxanne, and Boss to disrupt an opponent. And I don't know, I feel like this deck is potentially very, very solid and will, like, the increase in consistency will be compensated by the lack of, will compensate rather, the lack of the biggest of hitters, which is Giratina, right? So let's jump into the ladder, play with this deck, see what it can do. If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. Looking for PTGO codes? Photon Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Alright, to say I have a really good hand would be a big understatement. This is like really, really impressive and cool. So we'll see. Now we are up against a deck that will require a lot of big hits, right? So we do have to keep that in mind. And there's already an Empoleon right there in the active to come and annoy our life. Question is, can my opponent switch into it? And it feels like they always can, but it won't be the case this time around. All right. So we're going to start off with a Battle VIP Pass to further thin the deck and increase the chances of finding our Colress, or at least a Quick Ball, in order to be able to Colress. Okay, Lost Vacuum. That gets another card in the Lost Zone. But the switching seems very good. Full disclaimer, I completely disregarded. In my mind, I did it. I should have. Concealed cards first. Yeah, then I would have had both cards available. With the Battle VIP Pass. Thinking about this in particular, maybe I should be running at least a copy of Mana Fee right here to protect from the Radiant Greninja. Should probably be having that available. And okay, so at the cost of a Mirage Gate, which I'm not happy about, but we'll be able to at least do this first attack. One Mirage Gate is priced as well, so that's gonna make it a little trickier. And one Escape Rope is also priced, so not the best prices, that's for sure. All right, so off of this, the boss is a way I can get out of this. So I like these 3 cards. Like, the boss is a way I can get out of the out of the ability lock is what I mean. And then I can attach here and we will go Spit Innocently. So to my opponent, this seems like a Giratina deck, right? So far. I have filled up my bench. That means no Giratina really for me, but I think they'll be okay. And then here's something cool. Yeah, if they attack me with Kyurem, I will 3-shot the Kyurem. I have no way to 2-shot it, but they're not stopping my abilities. And that Bidoof is actually now quite enticing, not gonna lie. Quite enticing. Maybe benching the Sableye was a mistake on my part. I mean, attacking with Rain and Greninja into Sableye is not bad by any means. Alright. Alrighty, so start off with the Flower Selecting. I feel like I'm gonna regret. Like, Sableye doesn't seem that useful. So, alright. Then this can get me an extra 2 cards, getting closer to the next Colress potentially. There we go. Alright. A lot of energies though, which I'm not a fan of. Okay. So now I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Lost City is very annoying. Potentially game ending in a way. How many was it? 8, right? 6, 7, 8. Okay. I should hit with Snorlax here. Just need to check on the energies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I played 10 basics, so I should have a couple. Yep. Go. Then I'll probably end up using Sableye as a follow-up. Do this. That Lost City is really bad though. Generally bad. Because I lost on my other Sableye too. Yep. I could just end up running out of attackers because obviously I can't recover them with Ordinary Rod, which is not very usual. And I have no way to remove that Lost City. Of course, I would prefer to lose the Snorlax here rather than the Sableye. My opponent seems to have found the Bibarel here off of the Oranguru, perhaps? And now I am very threatened by the Radiant Greninja. That has to be my opponent's play here. Yep. I'm gonna concede here because I am literally out of attackers. Lost City. Pretty good. So in any other situation where my opponent doesn't have exactly their one copy of Lost City in their starting hand, completely different game, you know? What can you do? I went first. I made the choice not to keep the Lost Vacuum, and it was also a mistake because I didn't use Greninja first before using the Flower Selecting. Well, that's on me, but like that, it's my mistakes on top of choosing to not keep the Lost Vacuum on top of my opponent having the Lost City. So it's like a lot of things had to go wrong for that to happen, and then they actually ended up happening, which is very annoying. But oh well. Okay, so we're up against presumably Tort's deck. So I'm gonna go ahead and discard this. I'm gonna lead with the Luminion, because if I can get the KO here, that would be fantastic. It's not looking great, right? My start is very underwhelming. And for me to be able to get 4 cards in the lost zone and a Cramorant in the active, I'm gonna need like the best ever Colress. And I don't even get a single Comfey or anything, so yikes. Yikes. Okay, I think Roxanne is how I come back into this. Because I'm clearly already behind. So we're gonna do this. Alright, I'm gonna attach to the Lumineon. I'm gonna Herballoon the Sableye. I'm gonna retreat. So I'm doing this because Snorlax can tank the hits and then I can scoop it up. So then that sort of prevents the attack, right? I can also go into the Lumineon or to prevent that, but like just I don't know, my opponent's hand versus mine, their turn versus mine. It's just yeah. 4 quick pull, 3 capture, 4 battle VIP path. 11 cards of my 60 card deck are dedicated to having a decent turn 1, and I found one of them after I call wrist. And I have to expose a Lumineon, so it's just like it's meh. It happens. Alright. So they're at 5 already, which is a problem if they attack me with Sableye and knock out the Lumineon next turn. Or this turn, rather. Which is exactly what they do. They are at 6, so there's a chance. Okay. They choose to go for the Manaphy, which is very acceptable and very good. Now I can either retreat. Oh. That energy is very peculiar. They don't expect me to be able to knock them out. Nice top deck. Fantastic, right? Absolutely fantastic. This could mess with them. And definitely the boss is not a card I'll be using in this match. Alright, so 1 energy each. Let's Lost Vacuum there. Your balloon. And let's take the KO here. Alright, so we somehow took the first KO. Our Lumineon is exposed. And I have still yet to see a Comfey. I have still yet to see a Comfey here. I'm at 5. They are now at 7. They haven't used a single Colress though, so that is unlucky for them. They don't have a way to search for it. And that always, like, in the locals that I've been playing lately, where people are using this deck, they're like playing Colress and throwing away a Colress, and then they Marnie them, and then they have the Colress, and it's like, what are you talking about? How do they manage that? And why are they Colressing away Colress? I feel like that's always a tell that they're already holding a Colress, which is like not a very good reason to just get rid of it. They have the other balloon, and they will have the KO here. Alright. There's the save. Wait. Why? What? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why would you choose to attack with Cramorant when you could have used Sableye? Because now, if I were able to activate the Rash Gate, I would be able to. Okay, I fully expect them to go after the Lumineon, actually. If they don't, I mean, I'll go ahead and take the KO. I feel like this could lead them to panic. And be like, oh no, Pablo's ahead in the prize cards, therefore I need to catch up. Okay. They're definitely attacking with Sableye this turn though. Zigzagoon. Onto my Sableye. Yeah, I would not be surprised if they go after Sableye and Luminion here, if they can. 6 and 5. No, 7. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, no, 7 and 6. So they don't have knockout on both yet. Okay, Magma Basin. So not quite towards deck. Not a single scoop up net gotten rid of. They are down 2, so they have 2 left. Alright. So, do you KO Luminion and leave the Sableye alive, or do you KO the Sableye and... I feel like you KO the Luminion, right? Because I have 5 cards in the Lost Zone and I didn't. Oh wow, they're just leaving the Luminion. They're so greedy. I mean, my hand sucks, so it doesn't matter, but they are being so greedy. Alright. I feel like I need to use Greninja in order to draw cards here. Oh, there's a path. Oh my gosh. I completely disregarded the path. Alright, I can't even attack this turn. So that's it. Alright. Like, I generally want to say, it's not that this deck is any worse or any, like, it's not a bad deck at all. Yeah, 100%. It's really not a bad deck at all. It's just when your opponent goes comfy, and you don't even get a comfy in play, it's gonna be a little hard, you know? Going to get a little hard to do anything. Okay, that Miltank start, like, I'd assume we're up against Blissey, which means Boss's Orders is not going to be super useful. So I could have used this Quick Ball from the very beginning to get Radiant Greninja and get even more cards, but that's a guaranteed fragment, which I want for next turn to KO the Miltank. So that's why I chose not to use it. Once again, the Battle VIP passes are completely dead cards. I don't even know why I bother playing Battle VIP pass myself. We see a path, we see a capture into a Blissey. So this is where we definitely miss Giratina, right? This is a match where we're like, oh, where are you, Giratina? All right. So with the path and only one out to it, I reckon Luminion is just not going to be super great. Flower selecting. That is my last boss, so I'll conserve it because I have plenty of energy. And then, I mean, attacking into the Miltank doesn't seem special, and I can use Snorlax to KO that, so attacking into the Blissey on turn 1 on this first turn seems way better. So that's why I'm playing the Escape Rope, flower selecting. I think I need to go crazy with the Scuba Net since I'm already holding a Colress. So I can certainly do this. Grab myself the Ram. And then, I mean, Sableye seems not so good. But all the cards in my hand are actually pretty good. So we're just gonna go spin it with 6 cards in the Lost Zone. So one more and the Mirage Gate will be activated, and I will also have access to Colress. Next turn, assuming I don't get Marnied, be another capture, get played into the Greninja with a path in play. So my opponent doing the same mistake that I did in the previous game, even though it didn't really matter, it could have, right? Okay, my opponent doesn't even get a KO here. So this is where now it's my time to thin as much as possible and try and hit one of my 3 Mirage Gates because I did prize 1. And the Snorlax for the KO. No Mirage Gate. I'll keep these. Don't need the comfy. All right. So I'm gonna bench the Snorlax and I'm gonna continue thinning. I really, really want the thing. The Mirage Gate. And I'm gonna be looking at, I don't even know how many cards. Right. Jump into you. There we go. I'm 99% sure there's enough energy left. Yep. And now there's only one. So that is pretty important to take note of. I'll just go ahead and do this. 2 prize cards, and then not a very good chance of me waking up. Also don't have switch or I was gonna say war point or escape rope to be able to retreat. So maybe I should have considered that and used the scoop up net, but I wanted the scoop up net to potentially dig deeper. So I'm not sure. How many? I am down 1 switch and 1 escape rope. Okay, so I do get more need, which could lead into me drawing either another Colress or simply the thing, the switch, and there it is. Yeah, because I'm definitely not getting KO'd here. Okay, we do see a cape opponent, and I actually simply woke up though. So I can power up the next Snorlax since the energies did get shuffled into the deck. And KO, not bad. And I got to conserve the switch, so pretty cool. Looking good so far. The deck is finally working properly, which is nice. And yeah, this Blissey, its first hit is just so underwhelming. I can certainly get rid of the Comfey, no problem. 9 lost zone cards, even though I'm not really looking for Sableye this particular game. It could end up being useful. No. The 3 prizes that I want to take are on board. But yeah, I generally don't have a bigger attack than 180. So now it's up to my opponent not healing. They're only down 1 Hyper Potion. Alright, I mean, I do have a lot of attacks though to go. So how much damage are they doing now? And they are doing enough. It's just enough. They're doing exactly 150 here. So I might as well just set up the Tuka KO, right? Let's thin. My Zigzagoon is prized, seriously? Because the Zigzagoon could make it so that my opponent might think that they're safe, but they're actually not. I'll grab Sableye. I'll commit the water. Then I'll go Flower Selecting. Ooh. I think the Ordinary Round is a card to grab. And we go boop diddy boop. Using this Snorlax in case I made a mistake, but I'm pretty sure they're hitting exactly 150 because it's 4 energies, 120 plus base 10, 130, and plus 20 from the powerful, 150 exactly. So we do see the scoop up net in order to be able to bench another Blissey. Right. Make it harder for me to win, of course. Probably gonna need some point. Might have to use pressure with Cramorant though. Don't know what my opponent's thinking here though. What's taking so long? Send a friendly hello. Okay, they were debating on whether to retreat or not, I'm guessing. Okay, I did somehow manage to wake up, which is pretty impactful. Okay, just dumping Snore. Alright. What? heads that I've never flipped. I'm just flipping them right now. Yep, there's a hyper potion. That means my opponent's not KOing me though, which I am completely okay with. They also end up healing me and re-attacking. Okay, so down 1 Team Yell Towel and 2 of the hyper potions. Alright, now I can't stay asleep, it's fine. It will be going down. Most likely. Most likely, right? It's never gonna beat, I guess. Never say never. There's the Blissey. So best case scenario, if they don't heal, I might choose to try and KO with Sableye instead. All my psychics are in play though, so I can't attack with Sableye if I wanted to. Oh, actually Cramorant does get the KO. Oh, right. Okay, so they retreated, therefore I'm not KOing. So is this where I go Scoop Up Net? I feel like it is. Even though it's resource intensive, like it's better than not. Right? I'm gonna lose the Snorlax anyways, might as well take the initiative. It really sucks though that I priced this 6 again. Like it generally really does suck. Okay, I have that to later pressure. This is gonna be interesting for sure. I do wake up now. I mean, I've been waking up very consistently, so that's very lucky. I am very, very lucky. I have been very lucky. I wonder what they do here, though. The bench Blaze is in range of Cramorant, which is nice. Maybe I should have tried to find the escape rope. I'm a little worried about decking up. Only a little. Come on, friend. Alright, well, there's another Blissey. Okay, so now if they retreat, it's very impactful that I actually woke up. Oof. Oh, wow, they choose to KO this Sableye. Interesting. Okay, did I keep a boss available? I don't think I did I? Oh, I do have a boss available. Nice. Okay, so now it's all down to the boss's orders. Lost Vacuum could also be impactful. Okay, I just need to make sure I KO here. And I'm just gonna power up this Snorlax. Okay, put you back. Then put 1 of each. Then I'll just put energy back with you. Just trying to be careful here. Alright, I mean, if they don't heal the Blissey, this basically sets up game. Alright, I'm not going to do anything else. So they need to heal the Blissey or it's GG without the boss. Oh wow, they promote that Blissey. Okay. Right. That's 2 Sharon Scares. 2 Hyper Potions. Alright. So I want to attack with Cramorant. this turn. Yeah, I'm gonna attack with Cravent here. Just attach this. I do have the boss left, plenty of energy too. Spit instantly. They might think they're safe from the Snorlax. They go boss kill the Snorlax though, that would be really bad. They do heal. Okay. So this is a turn where I go Mirage Gate, Power Up, and Roxanne. And hope for the best, that they can't heal any further. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way they bench that melting, right? Okay, so now it's KO with Snorlax plus Roxanne. That's a lot of energies. Alrighty, so here goes nothing. One of each. I have one Psychic left. What if I whiff? Nah, I have 2 good cards. And I have access to that. I still have another Roxanne. I also have another Walrus. Okay, yeah, I can look at my whole deck next turn. And I have a way to switch out in case I stay asleep, in case my opponent chooses not to KO. But I just woke up, so if they don't heal, it's game over. If they do heal, it's also game over. Barely. barely. We got there. Right. There's the Psychic. Super close game though. And that will be all. I mean, pretty cool game. This is how you want the deck to work. The previous games, I don't know. I'm gonna give this deck a further try for sure. Yeah, I'll keep expanding on it and see how good it is. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.